Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Mrsotko here. Welcome to another episode of Hey Mrsotko, what do you think of this? So all you have to do is just ask a crypto-related question, what do you think of this? And I will take all of your responses and choose a few of them and make a video out of it next time. So this time we have Nordic Marius asking about Vergecoin. So in this little spin-off show, I like to just educate and learn about something, talk about it, and then at the end just my opinion on the matter. So let's talk about Vergecoin, and I'm actually really glad that somebody asked about Vergecoin, and after this one we have another question as well. So with Vergecoin, I'm actually a pretty big fan of Vergecoin. One of the great things about Vergecoin is that it is mineable on multiple algorithms. So it uses script, which is Litecoin X17, Gross, Blake 2, and Lira2 Rev2, which is also Vertcoin and Monocoin. And so you end up with Vergecoin, which is a really great, small, lightweight coin. So we'll look over some of the key points of it on the website here. And so this is the vergecurrency.com, and this is where you can actually get the Vergecoin wallet. And so we're going to look at some of the features here. So Verge uses multiple anonymity-centric networks, such as Tor and I2P, which I don't think I've ever heard of that. The IP addresses of the users are obfuscated, and the transactions are completely untraceable. Excellent support from the community. Verge is not a private company funded by pre-mined coins, and all the development is supported by the thousands of members of the community. Ultra-fast transactions, because it is a really small, lightweight coin, if you will. Transaction speeds are ultra-fast compared to other coins. Simple payment, verification. Active development team with many members and contributors, ready for mass adoption, and decentralized, and of course open source as well. So let's take a look at the coin market cap of Verge, and it gives a lot of good insight into what the coin is capable of. So it has a circulating supply of 14 billion. My throat. I've made so many videos today. And it is currently at 11 cents. It's down at 21.54%. However, if you just bring out to the 7-day, you see it going down pretty slowly and trying to make a resurgence here, and could start going up from here, as a lot of people are getting into Vergecoin more and more. And a lot of these altcoins, I usually just break it down to, sometimes there is a pump and dump situation on a lot of these altcoins. People just kind of go around from altcoin to altcoin. However, Verge, I don't believe is one of those. I think Verge is an actual useful coin. The only problem with a lot of altcoins is that there are currently like 5,200 some altcoins that are on markets. And so not all of them can be winners, plain and simple. Verge, however, I do believe is in one of those winner categories, if you will. Doesn't quite have the highest market cap of all the coins by far, but it is pretty hardy at 1 billion, so that is not anything to shake your fist at. I don't know, but either way. So I believe Vergecoin to be a kind of a long-term coin. I think it'll go up in value sooner or later. Its maximum value, I would say, with 14 billion coins is probably maybe $1, and that would bring it to a $14 billion market cap, which would be greater than Bitcoin. So I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. But maybe as the market and time goes on and more people are dumping money into various cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, eventually that all starts to leak down as people start to discover alts, and eventually those alts start to go up. So $1 absolute max for Vergecoin. If I was to be holding Vergecoin and it went to $1, I would probably immediately sell. I don't think it'll get too much more than that. Anything that could surpass the market cap of Bitcoin is probably unlikely at this point in our cryptocurrency world. Another tab I'd like to show you guys is the trading exchanges of a Vergecoin. I kind of got lost in thought for a moment there. So Bittrex is the highest exchange of Vergecoin, Binance, and then Binance again with the switch to Ethereum, and then Bittrex, and then Cryptopia is pretty lagging behind in the amount of volume that is traded on that particular exchange. So basically, your best bet for trading Verge is Bittrex. And on to the next question from Jay Dilla. On down below, I put the crazy images down there. Maybe I'll fix them and make them look better at another point, but at the moment, that's what I slapped together for you guys. And he asked the question, what do I think about XtraBytes? So XtraBytes is kind of unique, and I really didn't hear too much about XtraBytes before reading that question, that comment. So I started to look it up. So I went to the main website, and here we go. So XtraBytes is a modular blockchain platform designed to provide significant increases in security, scalability, decentralization opportunities over the current blockchain technologies, utilizing a newly created algorithm, Zolt. So that is interesting to know that it's a new algorithm. So whenever somebody creates a new coin, a lot of the times you can actually just use an existing algorithm and sometimes even an existing coin and simply just change the source code of it. And that is basically what Litecoin is. Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, basically just took the Bitcoin source code and then just changed it so that it would create a little, quite a bit more coins. I think about four times as many coins, and it also produces the coins faster too. So which ended up creating Litecoin, and that's why when you hear that Bitcoin or that Litecoin is the Bitcoin Lite, it truly is. So it's actually really hard for a developer to make their own algorithm that's a whole bunch of extra work for any kind of programmer, computer scientist, cryptographer, what have you. So they created the new Zolt and consensus method, proof of signature. And so let's take a little bit more of a look here. XtraByte introduces a revolutionary new consensus algorithm, Zolt, based on the concept of proof of signature. Zolt ensures a system-wide block signature rate of 100%. which confers an unparalleled level of security. Additional benefits include sustainability, substantially decreased energy consumption since Zolt does not require a network of miners. And sorry about the poor reading. Always read without my glasses on because of the incredible glare. You guys are basically just blinded as you're watching the video from the glare on my glasses. So it's a favorite for you guys, trust me. So static nodes form the backbone of the XtraBytes network, play a crucial role in the consensus security governance of the platform. So a very interesting coin indeed. And if you guys would like to look up all of this stuff, I don't know if I want to go over every single thing about it. We can look at the roadmap though, because I'm always interested in the coin new roadmaps. So basically their first is just a marketing blitz, social media rollouts and campaigns and things like that, which makes sense because that's usually the first thing any new ICO or any new coin wants to do, is of course get itself out there. That's the #1 way to even begin receiving some kind of notoriety. And let's see, marketing fuel, bounty fuel, helper funding. So still more of a marketing blitz right there, if you will, to use their terminology. And then static nodes, core modules, and that's a little beyond me. I'm not much of a programmer, so XVault, XDeal, XChat, instant messaging, smart contracts, and things like that don't mean too much to me with just being an investor. An investor and a miner, I just want to know, is this going to go up? Is this going to be useful? And of course, there's a lot of things that go into investing, and of course you want the coin to be extremely useful because then more people are going to pick it up and then it's going to be a better investment. But a lot of the really, really deep things about certain coins just sort of go beyond me. I think they go beyond a lot of people, as I think a lot of these coins are trying to be something futuristic, and yet at the current time, really cryptocurrency is still in its infancy, and people are really just barely beginning to actually start trading it around and buying things with it. So interesting stats. XtraBytes on the coin market cap is 172 million market cap. So very, very low. Not too crazy there. The circulating supply is only 430 million compared to, let's say, Verge Coin's 14 billion. So, of course, the price is a little bit higher. And this is what I've been talking about when you're looking at altcoins, is that if you look at the circulating supply, you'll notice that small circulating supplies generally have a higher price. And not always, but a lot of the times I feel that that has a psychological effect on investors. When you see something that's 40 cents instead of 10 cents, you think, wow, if I had that, I would have a lot of money if I had hundreds of these or thousands of these. And at the same time, though, however, I will admit that a very low price to your coins with a high circulating supply does attract certain discount buyers. They think, well, for only 11 cents, if I put down $100,000, I'll get a whole bunch of these. And then if the price goes up, then it'll go up proportionally to how many I have, and that's really nice too. But I do like coins that are a little bit lower in circulating supply, and if you can find a low circulating supply and a very, very low price, then it's something to get into. Let's take a look at the chart down here as well. And XtraBytes doing pretty okay, and as you can see, there's always that release, there's always that big jump in these coins. Because if you look at the 3 months back, this coin basically didn't exist for a while. And then all of a sudden, here's some news, here's some good news, and more people getting into it, and then realizing it's about at the top where people start to get scared and will start to sell more easily, then it starts going down. However, I don't see that this won't go back up. As you can see right here, here's a big chunk back upwards, but a lot of these are spiking upwards and then going right back down in terms of the market cap, but it is sustaining over 200 million, not too bad. This could be a good time to pick up some discount XtraBytes, as at one point it was, what was that, about 74 or so cents compared to 40 cents, and if you had hundreds or thousands of these coins, a difference of 30 cents in all of your coins would be quite a lot. So let's take a look at the exchanges, the trading exchanges of XtraBytes. And the biggest exchange by far is Cryptopia. And this is actually not surprising to me. Cryptopia is it's a weird exchange. A friend of mine tried it, and we both tried to troubleshoot his way out of it. And the only way out of it was really basically to send his coins away from Cryptopia and then sell them on a different exchange. Because Cryptopia just did not work for him at the time. It would refuse to sell his coin. And every time he would put it on the market, it would simply be removed from the market over and over and over. And we just couldn't figure it out. And we're both veterans, to say the least, in terms of trading, and Cryptopia was very confusing, and it just refused to sell his order. So I'm not saying that everybody's going to have the same results. You may use Cryptopia and it works just fine for you, and I'm not saying that I dislike Cryptopia because of that, but Cryptopia has a lot of very obscure altcoins, so I'm not surprised by the amount of trade volume. So Yobit as well, and I believe he might have sold it on Yobit, if I'm not mistaken, or at least he tried or thought of that, and then CCX. So not too bad there. So mostly if you want to trade XtraBytes, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to have to go to Cryptopia, because 92% of the entire volume of XtraBytes is being traded on Cryptopia. But that is my opinion on Vergecoin and XtraBytes. So if you guys have a question, just put, "Hey, Mrsotko, what do you think of this?" and put something crypto related. It could be coins, it could be hardware, anything you want, really. And if I feel that it's something fun to talk about, I will talk about it in the next episode. But until then, I will see you guys next time.